Hi, Greg. I'm calling because I've heard that during your interviews you're asking some pretty inappropriate questions. Is that accurate?
Hello, Liza. Um, I don't think so. I think every question I ask is appropriate and very relevant. Who are you hearing that crazy talk from?
I'm getting complaints from previous job applicants that you've interviewed. I'm trying to understand their concerns. Can you think back to your most recent hiring experience and see if anything you said jumps out as off base?
Eliza, I can't think of anything I've said or done that would raise any concern. It must just be crazy talk from a candidate who didn't get the job. As the hiring manager for my company, I'm trying to find the most qualified candidate to fill a role. After a lot of interviewing, I've narrowed my search down to one male and one female candidate.
Hello, I'm a highly qualified female candidate. I have more than 10 years of work experience and a great work resume. I went to Harvard.
Hi, my name is Usman Siddiqui and I'm the second candidate for this job interview. I just graduated out of community college and I have absolutely no experience. And this is really my first job interview. So let's see how it goes. Oh, and by the way, I heard the other candidate has more than 10 years of experience and she graduated from Harvard. Yeah, not looking good for me.
Both candidates have different strengths. I do have concerns, however, with the female candidate. I wonder long term if she's even going to want to stay with the company. She really struggled in the interview. I'm not even sure she answered all of my questions. So much for experience.
So what are my goals? Is that a trick question?
When will I get married? Mm, I'm not sure it's a relevant question. Yes, I like children. But is it a prerequisite for this job? No, I do not have children currently. Uh, are these the questions you ask everyone?
You see what I mean? Eventually, the female candidate is going to want to get married, maybe even have children. How's that going to benefit me? All I want is to have a stable person in this position, a highly qualified person. With that as my thought process, at the end of the day, the decision for me is pretty easy. I'm going to hire the male candidate.
Question. All these things you've been talking about, marriage, absenteeism, personality problems, aren't they really just a part of life?
Part of a woman's life, maybe. But I can remember the good old days when there were all men in my department, and we didn't have these problems.
You didn't have the production output you've got now either.
Hello, I'm Fatima Malik. During my last work tenure at the IT company, IT services providing company, I, along with two other engineers, were selected for a training abroad. It was a professional training. I found it a great opportunity for me to grow and for me to improve on my skill sets. I anyway wanted to pursue an IT sales as a career and needed much exposure and I needed a thorough insight into the current IT technologies. Amongst the other two selected, I was the most qualified. I had earned many professional certifications. While all the arrangements of travel and arrangements were underway, I was dropped out just a week before our departure.
Seriously, Brad, if you treat her right, she might make you a darn good employee.
What do you mean, treat her right?
Get that chip off your shoulder. What's wrong with her?
She's a woman, isn't she?
And a junior engineer was substituted and sent instead.
Yes! Cisco, baby! London! Telepresence! Wait, what's telepresence?
My feelings through the course of this experience was of resentment. It was as if my managers and my company clearly downgraded me and had no confidence in me. In this male-dominated society, I felt a sheer discrimination for women where women are not given the equal opportunities of growth.
Hope I get to sit next to Peter on the plane. He's fun.
This is going to be like Vegas all over again.
Or maybe not.
Hey, can you send me the notes from our 2 o'clock meeting?
Meeting?
Yeah.
What 2 p.m. meeting was this?
It was the executive staff meeting. I'm pretty sure you were invited.
No. Not me.
All right, this is getting ridiculous. Can you please make sure that we have a female staff member in attendance for these meetings to act as a scribe? Can you make that happen?
No, you can't do that. This isn't the 1950s anymore.
It is not uncommon to find men doing this type of work. However, girls are preferred on routine jobs, which require speed and accuracy.
Can you at least grab me a cup of coffee, please?
Coffee?
Yes, it's not a complex puzzle. Can you just grab me a cup of coffee?
I like to solve the puzzle. No, I will not get you coffee.
Women.